Hello, Cody here, back after a long while. Yes, I know I've been gone for a long while again, but yeah. And today I'm back with a Beyblade unboxing. This time it is Hasbro's Beyblade Burst Evolution Spryzen Requiem S3, also known in Japan as Spriggan Requiem. So as you can see, you have the Beyblade Burst Evolution logo there, the Hasbro logo, the Switch Strike logo, a window display of what you get with this starter set, as well as a product image of the Beyblade bursting another Beyblade, which in this case is Crace Satan or Kinetic Satum 2 Glaive Loop. It also tells us what the Beyblade is called and what type it is, along with its product number and all that. So there's the front, the side, telling us about the app. Also tells us about the app right here. Bottom, and the back, giving us the stats for all the parts, showing us how they work, like the layer allowing you to use it in both left and right, and the driver switching modes. And before I open this thing, a little fun fact. This was the second Spriggan / Spryzen Beyblade in the Beyblade Burst Evolution / God series. And this was Shu's fourth Beyblade in the entire Beyblade Burst anime and manga series. His first being Spriggan or Spryzen, Spread Fusion. His second being Storm Spriggan or Storm Spryzen, Knuckle Unite. His third being Legend Spriggan or Legend Spryzen, 7 Merge, which I don't have, unfortunately, but I'll provide a product image around right here so you can see what I mean. And his fourth being Spriggan Requiem. And like I said earlier, this is part of the Switch Strike system in Beyblade Burst Evolution, or it is more commonly known in Japan as the God system from the series Beyblade Burst God. And so as you can see, you get a dual spinning light launcher, along with a ripcord, and a Beyblade here. So the layer is Spriggan Requiem or Spryzen Requiem. The disc is 0, and the driver being Zeta. So that's pretty much it for this Beyblade in its box. So now let's take a look at everything out of its box. Bam! Here's everything out of its box, as you can see. So you have your light launcher, which is just as hollow as the regular Hasbro launchers from the Burst series. In fact, here is a standard launcher that you get with dual layer Beyblades, which are restricted to right spin and all come in this blue color, where this one can spin both left and right and is white. Hey, that rhymes. Anyways, and unlike the other launchers, where these parts, the prongs, spin freely when you launch, these actually have a little stopper, just to, I guess, prevent the launcher from wearing out. Here's the ripcord. Pretty much kind of has the same finger grip as Takara Tomi's shorter light launcher ripcords for the Burst series, but with Hasbro's unique take on it. And a little thingy on here, this little tab here, that you can use to help change with the directions on the layer, which I'll show you later on. So it'll accept any ripcord in the Burst series, any ripcord at all. So there it is for right spin. And there it is for left spin. Alright, so let's start off with the layer. Spriggan Requiem or Spryzen Requiem. there's the code. If you cannot scan it, I'll provide a little picture right here where my finger is pointing with a clear image so you can, scan it that way if you're having a hard time scanning it this way. Yeah, there's the code for you to scan and unlock this Beyblade in the app. So yeah, it looks really, really nice. The God chip, or evolution chip, or whatever you call it, this middle piece here, is actually metal, and you can't remove it. These little white parts here, next to the golden axe parts, are actually rubber. So yeah, they're actually in most of the plastic on this is gold, while the clear plastic is red. The original Takaratomi version does not come with stickers, by the way, making this the first burst Beyblade to not come with stickers. Pretty much like how Twisted Tempo or Basal Horogium from the MFB series was the first MFB Beyblade to not come with stickers whatsoever. This layer is one of the heavier layers out there, not just because of the metal centerpiece, but also because of the rubber parts, which can be good for spin stealing if it's in left spin. In fact, this layer in Japan, from what I've heard, was banned simply for too overpowered and broken. Especially when you pair this with the zero disc, the bump frame, and the bearing driver. Alright, so now I'll show you how to switch the directional modes before we get to the disc. And you take this little black tab here on the ripcord, and you put it into this little slot here. And once it's like that, you just twist until it locks into place. So right now it's in right spin, and if you go the other way, it's in left spin. So here's the disc, or forge disc, 0, which is the disc that debuted with this layer and driver. And this is, in fact, even after the GT discs, is still one of the best core discs in the game, because it's one of the heaviest discs in the game, next to Heavy and Gravity, and even 7 and 10 for that matter. So yeah, 0, and the driver or performance tip, Zeta. This is basically the burst version of Ray Aries' Delta Drive 40 bottom from the MFB series. Same gimmick and everything. So it has 3 modes: attack, defense, and stamina. And the first mode you see here is defense mode, where it has this like ball-shaped tip. And this is, in fact, from what I've heard, the best mode for Zeta. To change it to the next mode, you just pull up, flip, we'll pull it all the way, then flip, and then push back down. Now this is stamina mode, where it kind of has this little fusion tip. You won't be able to, I don't know if you could see it on camera, but there is a tiny little point here. This is the stamina mode. I would also consider this balance mode, because not only do you have the stamina part with the spike, but you also have a little bit of attack movement with the outer piece. And our third mode is attack mode, where it kind of has this, which is also nicknamed the foot mode, simply because of the way it's shaped. It's kind of like Quake. It's meh. But like I said, the best mode for Spriggan or Spryzen Requiem is defense. So let's assemble this. There you have it. Spriggan or Spryzen Requiem. 0 Zeta. I won't be doing a test spin for all the modes, but yeah. let's give this baby a test spin and then do some test battles. Right spin. Yep, moving pretty well. Moves pretty well. Now let's try in left spin. And that is just in defense mode. Alright, so let's do a test spin between Spriggan or Spryzen Requiem versus Spryzen S2 or Storm Spriggan. Test 1 in left spin. That big hit. Oh wow! Storm Spriggan actually bursts Requiem with no clicks lost on it. Alright, now for the second test in right spin. Come on, Requiem. Don't let your younger self kill you. And Requiem takes the win with a burst finish. But yeah, that was my little review and unboxing / test spin and test battle for Spriggan or Spryzen Requiem 0 Zeta. Thank you for watching, and be sure to expect some battles with this Beyblade in the future. And adios! Thanks for watching my latest video. Be sure to subscribe for more videos. And yeah, this is Cody the Dragon Samurai, signing off.